everyone, welcome to Room 212 News, your place to find out everything that's going on in our school and in our classroom this week. Progress reports went home last Thursday on February 3rd. If you would just please sign the back of the folder and return the folder as soon as possible so that we'll have those when it's time for report cards to go out. Also, if you have any questions about that or need to meet with me, please let me know and I'll be glad to do so. This week, the middle of the year reading data will be going home with your child in their folder. I'm going to be reaching out to specific people that I would like to meet with in regards to the data, and that won't be everyone at the middle of the year. So just be on the lookout in your dojo for messages about who I may want to meet with, and then I'll work on getting that scheduled with you. Tomorrow we are celebrating the 101st day of school by dressing up like Dalmatians. We have a special guest that's going to be Cruella DeVille, Mr. Todd. It's going to be the dog catcher. And so we're just super excited to celebrate the 101st day of school by dressing up like Dalmatians. And this can be so easy. A white t-shirt, black Sharpie with spots. And if you have a white t-shirt that you're not looking to mess up, you can just send your child to school tomorrow and we would be glad to cut black spots for them and put it on their shirt so that they're able to participate. Up next, we'll be looking ahead where we will talk about all the things that are happening in the future of our classroom. This year, students will have the opportunity to celebrate Valentine's Day in our classroom. We're asking students to please bring Valentines that have been bought from the store to exchange on Valentine's Day, Monday, February 14th. A list will go home in your child's folder this week so that they can fill those out at home and be ready to exchange on Monday. Also, to celebrate Valentine's Day, we are having an ice cream sundae party, and so please be sure to check the Sign Up Genius. There is still quite a few toppings that need to be purchased. If you were able to pick up just one topping, if everyone in our class could just pick up one topping, that would be fantastic, and we would have everything that we need to have a successful ice cream sundae party. Like I said last week, I'm going to be the one providing the ice cream, and I'm just asking the parents of the classroom to please provide the different toppings. Up next, we're going to talk about Superhero of the Week and see who this week's winner is. This week's Superhero of the Week is Nazir. And I picked Nazir because Nazir in math this week has been on it. He has obviously been practicing area at home, and every time I ask a question, he's ready with the equation and ready with the answer. So he is extending and owning his learning, obviously at home, by practicing area on his own time so that he is super prepared for our lessons in school. He's also just doing a fantastic job modeling our STORM skills in general, both inside and outside of our classroom. Up next is Curriculum Corner, where we will find out everything that your child will learn in our classroom this week. So this is going to sound extremely similar to last week. In reading, we are continuing to study main idea. Students are going to be working mainly on identifying details to support the main idea. That's a super tricky part of our standard. They have to be able to determine the idea, but then they have to be able to determine parts from the story that directly support that. And that can be a little tricky when all the answer choices are directly from the story, and it's hard to decipher which one directly supports the main idea that we're trying to determine. In math, we're going to continue talking about area of rectangles and squares. We're going to continue learning how to find the length of an unknown side, and just continuing to use the basic algorithm to solve for area. I did kind of misguide you a little bit last week. We actually have one more week of human body. So this is our final week of human body this week. Students will be doing a review of the skin, skeletal system, muscular system, and joints in order to take a quiz by the end of the week. And then finally, in writing, we are deep into our research. Students are loving using books that they got from the library and kid-safe online resources to research about their animal. We're going to continue researching this week, and some students may begin drafting their nonfiction piece. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video so that you can be an informed parent of our classroom. I appreciate everything that you do that partners with us in order to make your child's education a success. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. If not, we'll see you right back here next week for another episode of Room 212 News.